Hello and welcome to a brand new Hearts of Iron series, and it's gonna be with Germany as the title says. So, I'm gonna do the 1936 start as usual. Select the country, which will be Germany. We're actually gonna play an Iron Man because I'm gonna go for a very specific achievement this time. It will be, oh, at least attempting, to change the entire world into fascist. It's a difficult achievement. That's the only achievement I'm going to go for. If I accidentally get a few others, I don't think I can, because I have made a plan. I think as Germany, the only other one that I can get is Blitzkrieg. That's to crush Poland and France before 1940. That's not going to happen because it's called Solo Germany for a reason. That basically is going to mean that... okay, so... give it a name, Solo Germany, and let's play. That means there's also no safe scumming or anything possible. We are Germany and we're gonna be alone. Now, why the alone bit? Well, you need to convert everybody fascist. I've tried this a couple of times before, and the problem was starting to arise where at a certain point, governments simply no longer flip. They don't. After 1950, no more revolts, you cannot coup in your allies. Well, that kind of problems arose, and I was like, okay, if I want to do this again, I need to do it alone. So that means that actually as a start thing, that we're going to do is disband the Axis. We're not going to make the Axis. Italy is going to become Germany, all that kind of good stuff. Secondly, there is a big problem, mostly the Comintern, as is to be predicted, and the Allies. Now, I hate fighting against the Allies as Germany because they just keep invading everywhere, which is really annoying. So, my thought of the day was, what if we leave the Allies alone at the start? Which basically means we're not going to go for Poland. But I also don't want to be the aggressor against the Soviet Union, because if you attack the Soviet Union, they get a very nice buff, which makes them really powerful and more difficult to attack. So what if we let the Soviet Union be the aggressor? So what's our initial expansion plan? It's gonna be the Baltic states. This is not the Baltic. This is the Baltic. This region here. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, we're gonna go for this Italy, and basically expand over here and guarantee Poland. The Soviet Union at some point will inevitably attack Poland. When we get it guaranteed, we'll be pulled in and we'll fight that war. That's it. And we'll be on the offensive against the Soviet Union. We'll take the entire Soviet Union, and from there on, I really haven't made many more plans, but it will most likely be involved with the invasion of England, so quickly take care of them. In the meantime, I have hopefully been capable of building up some fleet. We literally are not going to have any allies, no puppets. We're going to take everything for ourselves. Let's start off with the usual shit. Get our production up and running. Get research. Stay with the research. Get our engineering, and why the hell not? You know, get our 1918 weaponry, because it's always the second thing you do. All right, so we've got 3 factories. We've got about 32, and as we have the beginning years, we have some time to build up some more civilian factories. I like having lots of civilian factories, so yeah, there you go. Then we'll get some more naval crap going on, and then we'll do something like that. Now we're gonna actually diversify this list a slight bit. So once in a while I'm gonna do that, if I can keep my eyes on it, and basically alternate the buildings to the production. Alright, gotta do that as last. As a national focus, we can cover the Rhineland. I don't think it really does that much for it. Just gets me some more ball tension, gives the risk of France attacking. Opens up a lovely tree here. But why just not go for, you know, the industrial bit first? And get our extra research up. We're not planning on going to war really quick anyway. And there's a lot of interesting stuff here, actually. You know what, we'll do the Rhineland. We can't do the Anschluss bit anyway, so... No divisions in training, that's no problem. Oil, we'll import from Venezuela, because they're actually a fascist nation by nature. Rubber, not the Netherlands, can give that to me if you don't mind. There we go. Let's fix that. I actually should probably really build some of these refineries. You know, if we're going to stand on our own, we might need some of them. We're not going to start on building a refinery because that's ridiculous. Alright, no divisions in training. That doesn't really matter to me much yet. Okay. What do we have? Oh, I am running a couple of mods which basically makes clearer borders, changes the battle plan looks a bit. I haven't really tested that one much. But, I wish this list was bigger. Anyway, ridiculous when you think about it. Type. Well, our armies are at least fairly experienced. Let's see, we've got our first army. And, well, they don't even need to do anything. And I don't need them on there. I'll, you know, we'll put them right there. We give them a field commander. Field marshal, that will do. And it will be a first army. Alright, then we've got some panzer divisions, and we'll add on to that. And then we'll say all of these need to be panzer divisions. And we'll give you to Erwin von Rommel. Let's see, what's this one exactly? Yes, Manstein will get a different one. Then, no, that's not what I want to do. Then we've got... Let's see, come on. Germany doesn't start actually that powerful. I always forget. You, and you can become Guderian. And then we've got a final Gebirgsjäger. My German isn't that good. And we'll put a lot of generals here. We'll be good against France. A lot of panzer leaders. Just need somebody high skill that can grow, alright? I might change this, well, because I'm looking at this and I don't actually really like the look of it. But apparently it's, on the screenshots it looked a lot more well done. I don't think it matters actually that much, to be honest. I prefer these lines though. These were the ones, but these bordering lines are really annoying. Especially with multiples getting onto it. Right, so there's that. There's always the start thing that needs to be done. Really annoying. Kriegsmarine. You can merge up and operate from there. I'll give you this guy. I'll go to Unterseebootschule. Yeah, we'll merge up you. There's should be some guy in there. Yeah, there we go. Karl Donitz. Right, let's start with that. Good. 3 dockyards. Well, I was never liked this really. So you can go to the Kriegsmarine, and you two can go to the Unterseebootschule. I'll rename these later to something that I can actually fucking work with. Right, let's start with some convoys, and then we'll have submarines. Go to the Kriegsmarine, and some destroyers that will go to the Kriegsmarine. At least it should not go to the Kriegsmarine. Right there. Oh, okay, good. Right, 3 military factories. What do we need? Well, tanks is something we're gonna need. So I'm gonna put up a couple more of them. Always a lot of support equipment. That's also something I need. We need a couple. We're gonna need a lot of those, and these are gonna be important. What if we factories left? Is there any equipment that we're not producing? We're not gonna do any towed anti-tank and air. Is it tactical bombers, close air support? I don't need the tactical bombers because I've never been much fan of them. I'm gonna need transport planes though, but not many. Well, let's at least put them in. Give them 1. No, I actually want heavy tanks. Because I'm actually going to make 2 different tank squadrons. I want a heavy tank division and a medium tank division. I probably should just diversify a singular tank division, but that's something I had in mind that I wanted to do at some point. You know, so I'm gonna do it. I'll put the rest of it in infantry equipment. You always need that. I think we've got resources now. We need a lot more oil. Yeah, we need to at least run the game for 1 tick. I know at least that's gonna need a bit more. 16 needs to become 32. Yeah. Also, no longer need tungsten. Really, I need a little bit of chromium. Let's see. Is there anything? Yugoslavia. You can give me my chromium. So that goes to civilian factories. Great. Not really, but there you go. We go to. Yeah, partial mobilization is good. Limited exports is fine. Limited conscription is good. So we can actually just focus on a lot of other crap. Good. Let's see. Edit. Duplicate. I don't have any army experience anyway, so yeah, we'll stick at this. Let's see, I don't need cavalry. This is my SS, I think, yes. We should give these different looks, so... Light green. No, you're gonna be different actually, the SS. What color? We're gonna make them yellow? These guys will be light green. These are my Gebirgs guys, so they're going to be grey. I don't know why I make these guys grey, because mountains are grey in my mind, so that works for me. These guys will be solid red, because they will be focusing on the offensive. And there we've got our entire army set up. I don't know why I've got them on this border, but you know, you need them somewhere. Alright, then there's just the air wings that are always complete, utter garbage. I never really like how this is set up, so all fly to that. Now I can delete them in one fell swoop. It'll be a very overcrowded airfield. The speed's 5, because I think if you see my previous series, I barely play on any other speed, so where the hell did the hell go? Alright, these fleets are fine. Kriegsmarine, you can just control these waters. And yeah, I'll keep them for the Kriegsmarine. That's fine. I think the Endeavour's flotte is also fine. You'll do convoy raiding. I know these function more optimal if you put them in one state, but this will work. Let's see, you can be put into the Kriegsmarine. I should fix that. Right, good. Right, so no divisions training. Well, let's see, 4. I don't know, I need 4. That should give me up to 24. 5 should give me up to 24, right? 4, 6. 6 and 4, that should start training these. Westfalen, Brandenburg, and somewhere in Ostbayern. Alright, reinforcements are always priority, upgrades are secondary priority. Keep the units that we've got. There we go. That should give us a start. Good. Good. Now, I know we're producing heavy tanks we don't got to do much with, but at some point we will. So, according to this, what do we need? I also need to take a look at my planes. So where the fuck are they? Where did I put them? Put them in A airfield. Oh, there. And there we go. Sorry for the noise. Alright, so that should give me full control over my air force. Right. What do we have? I've got some fighters, a lot of interwar fighters. I've never been much fan of interwar bombers, so I'm not going to do much with them. The tactical bombers are for nuclear deployment, if I'm correct. Just let me take a look at the research tree real quick. No, tactical bombers are big close air support. You know what? No, I'm not actually gonna bother with them. Not yet. I might at some. I will research them at some point for the jet bombers, because they will be replacing my close air support. These guys, the Junker 187, but that's about it. That's the entire plan. Up until that time, I have no care for them. So let's move the fighter. 500 limit. Alright, there we go. It should give us the start of everything. Oh, come on. Shift, there we go. Set limit 500. I believe that's all we've got. Yeah, the rest of it is not really within my care box. Alright, you can all deploy over there. These are your missions. If you choose to accept them, very good. Yes, I know I have planes in reserve. I don't really give a shit. There we go. Right, there we go. 3 dockyards. Let's finish this heavy cruiser. Alright, and let's do the light cruiser for the Kriegsmarine. There we go. Now we just need to wait for the Rhineland. Focus. Now I could get myself some army experience by switching to train, but I currently just want mostly more forces. Look at army experience through other means. I think that's more important. Let's take a look. How much do we need? We need a lot of that. 66 days for that. 63 days for that. 300 a year for that. Alright, now I hope nobody really minds that I do this. So I don't care for these. And yeah, we're gonna go for the industrial effort. Also gives me a lot of these lovely points. So what do I want? I want Captain of Industry. Let's start with that. We'll take next a War Industrialist. Then I need something like, I don't know. I'll take the War Industrialist, because that will speed things up. Is there anything here? Smooth talk or trade deal? It's not going to be much. Yeah. We already gain a lot of industrial power, so. And I don't expect. The AI rarely influences you, so. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. No, I think we're fine. Right, more research to be done. Okay. So I guess the first thing is gonna go into, you know. So we're gonna man, reliability, soft attack, Henshaw, max speed and reliability, or armor and hard attack. Well, I think I'm gonna go for Henshaw there. Let's see, what is here? Rocket scientist, nuclear scientist, blitzkrieg theorist. And doctoring research time. Westphal is basically the industrial efforts and the extra research slot here I want. There we go, basic machining tools and all that. Paratroopers is going to be important. It's going to need them later. Marines can stay with that for now. This is always nice to have. Is there something concentrated industries? Will not be in a direct attack anytime soon. Right, good. Okay, our first. So I'm actually gonna make a special army. That's gonna be the training army. Basically, I don't want units to train that have no reason to train. And I believe, except for this tank, all of my units have decent experience, so yeah, we'll just keep a separate training army. They will stand here just to train when it will be built. Once they're built, I will just drop them into that army, and you know what? I'm gonna give that army actually a task. Got that. That's basically all it's gonna do. It's gonna move its forces and yeah, just train. Should move automatically everything in there. Good. Alright. Industry. You know what? Let's research time. Industrial. I prefer this one. For now. And then we'll pick a theorist soon. Okay, pick Blitzkrieg. Okay, so the problem is you have as Germany is manpower. So either consider. See, this is where I start to doubt, right? Either I could go for mobile warfare doctrine, because it enables me to recruit about another 5% of my population. But this is also a very decent one to do, because it just, you know, you lose less, at least you should. It's very good, actually. Superior firepower. You know what, we'll stick with the historically Germany thing. Alright. I'm surprised at how fast we're going on some of these. This slows down. Industrial effort gives me 6 civilian factories. We should speed up this quite a bit, because we've lost quite a few through trade. Let's trade. Just keep an eye on this, and I will assign them once they are ready. Olympic Games are done. Let's see, so far there is no world tension. Well, I generated a bit, but it's decreasing. Right. Well, more speed for my armor. Seems always nice. You know what? Yeah, I prefer this one. Get the armor as quick as possible. Alright, so you guys can go... I need to put them on the green line. That's basically what I use this army for, so there's only those training that actually require training. Prevents a lot of wasted equipment and attrition. We have very little manpower, I'll be brutally honest. I was hoping for a lot more. Another 6 civilian factories. Should speed things up. Getting our first oil refinery up, so let's pause for a second. I need one of that, and one of you. And just set them down. Like that. There we go. There we go. So not much is going to happen in the early... at the start, as usual. Nothing really ever happens that much in the early stages of this game. It's just building stuff up. Okay, that can go there. I'm going to need a lot more light tank at some point. Modify the government. Well, let's go for handshake. Tank research will be done. There goes concentrated industry, that increases that, and we're at November 36. Now we could speed this up. You know what? Why don't we? We'll be a little bit earlier than planned, but it just speeds up construction quite a bit, and that's what I want to do. I want to boost my industry as far as I can. Right, we got paratroopers. That's industry ready. Well, we got the fighters. We don't care much about that. We've got our doctrines. Could work on that. That is also important. Tank research is not that important yet. 41 for the Tigers. Gonna probably have them sooner. I think I should start researching these as well. There we go. Good. Right, there's first industrial efforts done. Air bases, a lot of them. Well, if you go for the research slot, I should just go with this as SAP. I think industry and research is always important to focus on at the start. There's no need, unless you go for an achievement or something, there's no need to rush any of the others. You just take a chill pill, and go for the ones that give you more production, industry, manpower, all that kind of stuff, just make you overall stronger. Right, you guys can go to the grey, which is, I don't know, but that's the last one. And then there was some of you. No, you guys are going there. You guys are there. Was you is always also ready? You were going to go yellow. There we go. There we go. Get training. I wanted strong, well-educated forces. I need to choose. It's not really that important. Let's see. That's always nice to have. Let's start with that. Alright, got some industry that can be researched. Industry, the most important thing behind the wall. I need man. I need table equipment to use for that man, for those men. Yeah, I'm actually gonna turn off this mod in the next video. Actually, speaking of which, I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. As this is the first of a new series, let me know in the comments down below what you think, or you can like and subscribe if you see more. There's also a dislike button if you don't like what you see, but please leave some constructive criticism about what I can change. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.